All right, Shalom. Before we get started, we'd like to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And also peace and safety to Akim that spread across the four corners of the world. That's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. We're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Atlanta, here with a quick Godspeed, going into the characteristics of being a good leader. You know, because through the scriptures, you know, we see, you know, great men, you know, who led people to the truth, man. Okay, and we have to exemplify those same characteristics. Was being, you know, honest, you know, to say good behavior, you know, being honest among all men. So these are the things that we must have, the characteristics that we must have to have someone follow us, man. Okay, so you got anything? So without further ado, you know, we can go get straight into the scriptures, man.
God, this is 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "This is a true saying: if a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth the good work."
It says a good work, man. A good work. Okay, because you got thousands of people who call themselves bishops, you know, but are they leading with a good work? You know, and the answer is no, man. When you read Hebrews the 13th chapter and the 17th verse, matter of fact, Barbershop, can you get it real quick?
This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. It says, "Obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy, and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you."
That's good works, man. You know, watching for your soul. It says that it may not be unprofitable, man. A lot of people have unprofitable works because they lead their congregation into the mist, man. You know,
and that's the spirit that we started off with. You know, pretty much a role of a bishop, which is a position of leadership. And the brother mentioned Hebrews 13 because it gave you the definition of a bishop. It says what? It says, "For they watch for your souls."
Yeah.
Right, and that's what bishop means, an overseer. So when you're a leader, you're overseeing maybe a group of men, group of women,
a nation,
really. Yeah. You know, men and women and children. So being a leader, you have to know all aspects. All right, I'm gonna keep going in 1 Timothy chapter 3. I'll reread verse 1 and flow into 2. It says, "This is a true saying: if a man desire the work of a bishop, he desireth a good work. A bishop must be blameless." And these are the characteristics. Okay, which are adjectives, something that describes somebody. It says must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach.
It says apt to teach, man. You know, because the Lord gave us this word to be able to teach. You know, not only the word, but he gave us the parables of the word to be able to go and teach, man. You know, to basically cut down, you know, the lies, you know, and the strongholds that's being taught to our people, man. That's why we have to be apt to teach.
Yeah. It says, verse 3, "Not given to wine, no striker."
Wine going into the basically doctrine, you know, the false doctrine. You can't be giving over into that stuff, man. Especially if you already had the truth, man. You know?
That's the spirit, because the scriptures tell you to be what? Sober, according to 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter.
Yeah.
And if you're given to wine, you're going to stumble. Physically, literally, and spiritually.
Yeah.
So you ain't got if you ain't sipping on the correct wine, or if you're sipping on the incorrect wine, you're gonna stumble. You'll be what's it called? Inebriated. The water, buddy.
Oh, also in the same book of Timothy, it tells you what it says. I think it's 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter. It says, "Continue down the things that you were taught, man." You know, there's a lot of guys coming to the truth and they have the correct understanding that, you know, what Esau, the so-called white man, the 12 tribes chart. You know, but then they get dismantled and start falling to that wine, you know, and they get led astray, man.
You know? It says, to keep going, I lost my place. There we go. It says, not given to wine. So 1 Timothy 3:3, not given to wine, no striker. Like, there was that, incident, not incident, but that situation where you got brothers in the individuals in other camps, not GMS, but individuals in other camps slapping each other in the face.
Right.
What kind of shit is that, man? That's not showing a form of leadership or sensibility or being brotherly. The scriptures tell you to be kind and gentle to one another.
Yeah.
It says, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. Verse 4, it says, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. It says, verse 5, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High?
And if I could say, that's where applying the truth comes into play, man. Because a lot of guys, they may have their front for the camera, but when that camera cut off, what kind of man are you? What truly kind of man are you, man?
Right.
It says, what did it say? It says,
I'll reread it.
John.
Verse 4 and 5, it says, one that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For
it says one that ruleth his own house, man. That's applying the scriptures within your household, man.
Right.
Because the scriptures tell you how to raise your children and how you should be to. It says what, not being a lion in your own house.
Right.
Just
going down to verse 6, it says, not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil. See, that goes along with the classic script, pride goes before destruction. And also goes along with Ecclesiasticus, the first chapter, around verse 30, where it says what? You'll pretty much start getting exposed and cast out the congregation pretty much. All right? Just loosely paraphrasing, it says verse 7, moreover, he must have good report of them which are without.
See, that's being a good leader, man.
Right.
And when you look at these top athletes, and they're great because like the athletes who won championships, they're great because they taught their teammates the characteristics that they had, man. Right. They didn't. That's basically hiding the talent in the neck.
Right.
I
saw a clip with this individual. I forgot his name, but he coached Kobe Bryant, and he asked Kobe, he's like, man, why are you such an asshole? And Kobe said, you want to know why? Kobe didn't get offended with him being called an asshole. He's like, you want to know why? The reason why is because I see a lot of these individuals I practice with, they ain't got no work ethic.
Yeah, he said he ain't respect their work ethic.
He ain't respect their work ethic. You see? But what did Kobe do? I'm not trying to praise this man, but the Mamba mentality, man, that's kind of a, hey.
Yeah.
But this man woke up at 5 in the morning every single day, all season and during the season, and put in work. And he was the example and showed forth. So he's blameless. That's why he has 5 rings. So what can you say about it?
Yeah.
You see? That's why it says here in 1 Timothy 3:7, moreover, he must have good report of them which are without, lest he fall into the reproach and the snare of the devil. So you have good report amongst men. That means you're blameless, like it says in verse 2. What do you got to say? What can you say? Like, example, what can you say about Kobe? You got 5 rings.
Yeah.
It's a leader right there, You got anything else?
Nah.
See, you got it, bro.
Hey, so with that, it was quick, straight to the point. Lord willing, you were edified. To the next time, we'll give all praise and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders. So next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.